us, you can't play together anymore. Black children and white children can't be friends.
Martin Luther King spoke.
I have a dream that little black boys and little black girls will one day join hands with little white girls and little white boys and walk together as brothers and sisters. I have a dream today.
Dr. King led the Montgomery bus boycott.
One day, Mrs. Rosa Parks boarded a city bus in Montgomery, Alabama. She was tired. She sat down.
Get up, said the bus driver. Give this white man a seat.
Mrs. Parker said,
No!
When Miss Parks was arrested, Dr. King told the people of Montgomery that blacks should not ride the buses with freedom and dignity. They should not ride at all.
And so they walked, men and women, boys and girls, through rain and cold, for months and months, for miles and miles, they walked. The boycott was a success. Now blacks and whites ride the buses together as equals.
Martin
Luther King Jr. led the Birmingham marches after the adults were put in jail. He called upon the children.
the children marched 1,000 strong. Some were only 6 years old. Police arrested them. School buses carried them to jail. A policeman looked down at one small girl and asked, "What do you want?" She looked at him and said,
Freedom!
Nothing could stop those children. On the way to jail, they chanted,
We want freedom! We want freedom! We want freedom!
The children marched, they prayed, they wouldn't turn back. The police department stood waiting. Orders were given. Stop those children any way you can. The police department fell back. And the children marched through. No one stopped them. No one hurt them. The children sang.
I got freedom!
Martin Luther King spoke, and we listened, for he was saying what we needed to hear.
Let freedom ring from the prestigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the hiking Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rocky Slopes of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California.
And when we allow freedom to ring, when we let it ring from every village and hamlet, from every city and every state, we will speed up that day when all God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual.